Hi there. I'm Sunny Weiderman from Personal Tax Advisors. Today we're here with a tax Q&A where we take your questions about the Canadian tax system and do our best to shed a little light. Today's question comes to us from Chris, who asks, I am currently a Canadian tax resident, but I am going to go to the US to study for the next 2 years. Will I have to file Canadian tax returns while I'm gone? Your filing obligations to Canada will depend on whether or not you're still considered a tax resident of Canada while you're away. Be aware that tax residency in Canada is not related in any way to your citizenship or immigration status. It has a lot more to do with which country you call home, at least for that time. While most people who physically leave Canada and make a home for a couple of years outside of Canada would be considered non-residents for that period, there can be exceptions for students studying abroad. Depending on the details of your study and living plans, Canada Revenue Agency may consider you to have a home base in Canada despite spending your day-to-day life in the US. In that case, you'd still be considered to be a deemed resident of Canada, but that's not certain. I really recommend that you do a little bit more research on this, and you might have to talk to the Canada Revenue Agency yourself about your particular situation. In the meantime, I recommend you check out pamphlet 105, CRA's Guide to Students and Income Tax, which addresses the issue of Canadians temporarily living outside of Canada to study. I'll put the link in the description. Now, if when all is said and done, you are considered to be a tax resident of Canada while you're away, you will file Canadian income tax returns just as you did while you were living here in Canada. I hope that helps. If you have a question about Canadian taxes, get in touch through our contact form on the website. The link is in the description. I'll do my best to respond, and who knows, maybe your question will be the one I answer in the next tax Q&A.